morning, everyone. Welcome to Rift Kiss Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? Today I am doing a live resin pour. Yes, you heard correct. I haven't done resin pours for a long time. So I've been making the decision on what mold to use. Put it on there. Let's show it on stream. Yeah. Huh. Why is the demo chat going? It's supposed to be something else. I want to. Huh? Oh, that's what that was all about. Um, I don't have any music or anything, so the comments will display here. Cool. So now I know for a fact I'm here. There will be a comment here and there if they come on, and I'm going to be doing a resin pour, guys. It's going to be saving my. Plus, I'm having the rest of my coffee before I start because I don't want resin in my coffee, do I? So I was trying to make a decision if I wanted to do a spider or what I wanted to do. So today I decided I'm going to be working with I'm trying to find my inclusions. I have inclusions I can put with things. Jeff, can you type something? Just say hi in that, please. And I am going to do that part. Then I'm going to put the Cisco, and I have one. That's called the Cisco Mineral Bond UV thingy. I want this to stay under. Let's see if I can use my bra to do that. So what I've learned is when I'm working with resin, I don't want. Okay. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there it is. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I am live. I am definitely live. Murgles. I'm checking to see if Audie will come on. If Audie is on live now. Just to let her know. Okay, because she's actually one of my admin. Well, one who watches over everything. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? I'm actually doing quite well. I am remembering where I put my inclusions. I have quite a few inclusions, actually. I am thinking about doing the pill bottles. I have pill bottles here that I'm going to be making into resin pieces. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, to be honest, because I have this froggy I can work on. Isn't he cute? And I have to do the eyes on him first before I do anything. I have this turtle right here I can do. I have that. I have this. I also have an idea of maybe making a bee today. Those are ideas I have. And I also have, I don't think I'm going to do those. I could work on this one, which is I use this one quite a bit. I have about 5 of them for sale. And I could do this with different colors on them. That's what I could do. And with the and I could also work on, sorry, I could also work on this right here, which is, I could set up the eyes on this and that would take care of that. And I could work on a diamond thing. Now, you guys can watch me actually put these in. That's going to be fun. Working with resin and doing that. And curing them. That's another thing I could do. I also have this I could work on. So there's a lot I can choose. I think today I am actually going to choose on making, there's two of them I really want to make. One is these things right here. And these things right there. I could work on those. Like I said, I could work on the buttons. And these are the buttons I'm talking about. Because when I'm done with the buttons, I can wrap things around and make it really shiny and all types of things. So let's see if I can find some inclusions, because I have plenty of inclusions to add to it. Like I could put like a snowflake in one of these, and I actually have a snowflake. If I can find my snowflake, I have snowflakes and I have snowmen and I have quite a few things. So, and I have my resin right here, which is easy for me to grab. And my inclusions, I also have my glow in the dark stuff. I do know where that is. I have so many things I can do today. So many things I can do. But at least my thing is working so people can hear me. For some odd reason, I didn't have not the internet, but my microphone working for 40 minutes last time. And I apologize about that. I really thought I had it working, and I didn't have it working, and that kind of bothered me quite a bit. Ask my husband. He's right here, and he can confirm. I also could do UV resin over these things right here and clean these up, and so they don't get ruined and not undone, if that makes sense. This is a diamond dot thing. I could do that real quick and paint that over and then put resin over it. Same with this. That way this cannot be taken apart. That's one thing I can actually do. So which one should I do first? Should I do this? I need to find my inclusions, and I have inclusions. I found some of my inclusions. I can put diamonds in them, by the way. I can put glass in them. Let's see what we got here. Woohoo! Okay, that's not what. But I have these things I can put in them. These are my old stuff I had. What the heck happened here? That was interesting. Yeah, that could be. And what's this? Not sure what that is. So, let's see. I'm going to do a clear coat first. So, let's work on this first. We'll make decisions on these shortly. But let's work on this. And I kind of want to put the eyeballs on these while I'm thinking about it. So let's do those eyeballs. I'm going to do eyeballs on this, and this. I'm going to do the eyeballs on these, and I'm going to have different eyeballs on them. I have, what is his name? I watch him quite a bit, so I'm trying to think of his name. Well, yeah, I have Jedrick 27T. I have him, who I watch quite a bit, but that's not who I'm thinking of. Um, he's an Australian. I could do um, snowflakes in this. So have the clear, put the snowflake in, and then do more. That's another thing I could do. I'm trying to find my inclusions. I have a few inclusions too. Well, let's start with this part right here. I want to do the eyeballs first. So I'm thinking with I'm using fish eyes. So with the turtle, I will go with this size eyeball, that size eyeball. And I think I'm going to go with, yeah, I think I'm going to go with this color. Now, like I said, I'm going back to my resin pours. I'm going back to my clay work. I'm going to be doing this thing right here very soon. But I want to do the eyeballs, so I don't have to deal with doing the eyeballs when I do want to do these. So we're going to do eyeballs today. If I can get this thing out. This right here is cool. I'm going to go with this one right here. Put it into the eyeball of the two eyes in this. So let's do that. So first things first, I'm going to save my gloves because I don't need gloves for putting the eyeballs in. Not really. I really don't. And I can use, ow. By the way, it's warm here, so my hands are a little bit warm. So I should have something here to hold the eyeball so I can push it in. So we're going to put this in first. We're going to do this. And yeah, the eyeballs will go in that one. Yeah. So the eyeballs are going in here. You guys should be able to hear me. Please let me know if you can't. I'm trying to think of the one I love watching. It's an Australian lady, ML. Yeah, that will work. Let's see if this works. Where is my tool? I have a little tool I use sometimes to put this in. And I'm not finding my little tool. Oh, there's my tools. Yay! I found my tools, guys. Found my tools. These things right here are my tools. And the one I want is this one right here. That works. That one definitely works. That works. Now, I'm going to put this in my eyeball right in here. That looks good. And we're going to turn this on and we're going to do the eyeball one at a time. I have what is my there are a couple in Australia and I can't think of their name right now. Well, it looks like they're adhering, which is a good sign. Now, what did I do with the other thing? So I'm not wearing gloves because I have to put these eyeballs in. Now, I just had my resin. Ah, there's my resin. I have my resin right here. And I'm going to put my eyeballs in. You don't need a whole lot of resin to do these eyeballs. Oh, Virgogs. Yes, I say weird words, but I'm trying to get something. So I'm putting this toward that so you guys can see what I'm doing. There. Sweaty today. Very hot and sweaty today. So I have green eyeballs. I have these eyeballs, which is a kind of bluish tinge to them. So we're going to do these eyeballs real quick. I'm also going to be doing a eyeball for just hold on to this. Finally, it grabbed on. Now we put this over this way so you can see what I'm doing. I want it to be even. Oh, that's weird. That didn't go where I wanted it. Okay, that's being weird. You need to go back up here. Go in there. Let go of my thing. And go back into the little. You stay there. And you go back up here. So we're going to put these in the eyeballs in the eyeball area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Cisco right here. And I'm going to click this right here. And I'm going to leave it up there and I'm going to fix the other side. It kind of bothered me. Let me see. Yeah, the eyeball looks good where I put it. So I'm trying to aim it so it's not right at you guys. And I got to fix the eyeball. The eyeball is in the wrong place. So we got to fix the eyeball. That's lovely. But that's okay. We can work things out. You are not supposed to be there. Okay. That's good. Now I'm going to have to move this eyeball into the little groove. Let me check and see if I got it in the right spot. Okay. I'll have to redo this one. The eyeball didn't go the way I wanted it to go, so I'm going to have to take it apart and do it again. And the eyeball is actually a sticker, but I think I can save it. There we go. We got the eyeball. And Haha, good catch. We got it. We got it, guys. We have it. So we're going to set this right up here so it can stop holding on to me. And we're going to use, I'm going to use this for transferring it back where it belongs. So I'm using this right here, and I'm going to have it aimed right there so you can see what I'm using. Right here, I put a little bit of resin right there. I'm going to throw that one away. I'm quite disappointed that the eyeball didn't stick. So I need it to go stick right in there. And I'm going to take this right here. No, not that way. This way. And it's going to go right in here. That works. And then we will dry it over here. And I might put a little bit of resin over it just to make sure it stays in place. I learned this from, I gotta think of his name. I don't know what his wife's name is right now, but yeah, I gotta think of their names. No, it's not, it's, yeah, I know I watched someone called John, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Trying to think what their name is, and I'm not sure. So I'm thinking about making a turtle. I think that would be kind of fun. And I think having a snowflake in each turtle area would be kind of cool. That's my thought. Okay, so the eyeball is in both areas. Now I will close that off. And then I have a little bit of resin right here, which I'm going to put over the eyes right in here. Just to make sure they all stay in place where they stay. And same way with this one. Right in here. Oh, I can see his face. I can see his wife's face, but I don't remember their names right now. Now, what colors should I go for a octopus? I'm thinking maybe a red eyes. I'm thinking red eyes might work. And it needs to be a bigger eyes. So I have these big ones right here. I have red here. I have green. I have a very unique color here. I have very red. I'm thinking maybe these red eyes would work. So we'll use this. And then we'll set that. Oh, shouldn't be sticking to my hand. No. Woo! And Dropsy starts today. Where's that picture? Where is it? 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 I have a red eye. It's okay. I have many of them, so we'll just do it this way. I have many, and I'm going to take this off. I'm going to set it on this little guy right here. Fine with me. As long as I get you on the... Gotcha. And what we're thinking about is probably putting it in this one right here. I think the red eye would look really good for a octopus. So we are working on red eye for an octopus. Now there is another thought I had to put, and that is, no, there. Go in, go in, go in. There you go. Yeah. can't think of their names, but they are actually, both of them are actually Aussie people. I'm trying to think of their names, but it's not coming to me right now. So yeah, we are going to organize these together. These are what you call fish eyes. I bought these on eBay a while back, not too long a while back. So those are eyes, and if you look over on this side, you can see the eyes glowing here. Do you see them? There's the eyes right there. So we have eyes. Woohoo! Let's work with eyes. By the way, I'm warning people ahead of time. I do not. There's one thing I won't do, and that is Jeff. What was it that I was going to say? No, not the eyes. I I don't uh, buy my people or buy my stuff, aka I don't buy supporters. If you want to support me, support me. But I will not, and I repeat, will not buy supporters. So I don't do that. I will delete it off of my chat just to know ahead of time. Disclaimer: I am right now doing resin pours and resin stuff. I am not putting resin. I'm not putting gloves on my hands right now due to the fact that I am doing something with a little bit of resin at the moment. So I'm going to be pouring. Generally, you recommend gloves. I recommend gloves if you're working with resin. I've been doing resin for 7 years, for a long time. I've had this YouTube since 2000. Can you check and see how long I've had this YouTube? Mm. Well, I can just give me a moment. Stay on page. Yeah, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. Originally I started with resin from Sophie and Toffee. Now I do something different. I do a lot of what is it called? Let's see. I don't want that color eye for him. I think green, maybe for the froggy. I think green would be good. But you guys can let me know. Yeah, my oldest, like oldest. Yeah, it's the one that. By the time you roll around to March, isn't that far off? 2019, yeah. It would be 7 years in March. So I've been on YouTube for a long time, guys. Not kidding when I say that. I'm trying to think who gave me this idea. Can't remember their names right now. Cannot remember their names. It's not Matt. It's not Matt, and but they're an Aussie couple. And I've watched them for a while. And they're the ones who suggest if you're working with eyes to use fish eyes. I'm sure after this I'll probably look up what was their names, because that's going to drive me nuts. Yeah, that's good. Now we are going to fix this with this. So I have green. Oh, never mind. I put red on him. He has red eyes. Okay, whatever. I thought I put green on him, but that's okay. If it's red, he has red eyes. I never knew a frog with red eyes, although there is one. I think they're called poison dart frogs, and they have red eyes. So that's pretty good. So we are setting up the froggies. I just want to do the eyes and get them out of the way. So when I do pour into this, I pour unique colors and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, red eyes. Didn't think about red eyes on him, but that's okay. Okay, that's just to pour some resin on the top, just to hold it in place. Um, but yeah, they're an Aussie couple. I just can't remember their names right now. And I want to shout out to them because I think it's cool that I use their teaching to help me learn how to do eyes. Not that I never knew how to do eyes. I used diamond drills before, diamond dots. That's what I used to use for eyes. Jeff can confirm that.
Yeah, you use diamond dots for eyes for ages.
For ages. So, yeah.
You've got the little Google eyes.
Yeah, I got Google eyes and all types of things. Okay, so that one's ready. Now, we also have this little guy right here, which is um a gecko, I think it is. It's one of those flat what fat-tailed geckos. I don't think they live in Australia. I do know we have geckos. I always see them and they run around on the walls. Not a joke. Okay. Hmm. Jeffrey, I did not bring in the baby wipes. That's the only thing I didn't bring in. I will. So right now we're just setting these up. So when I do the resin pour, they will already have their looks. They will already have their eyes and everything. This one I could go with. I think I'm going to go with the gray eyes for this guy, and I think I don't need much for him. I have been doing YouTube, like I said, almost for 7 years, guys. Uh, most of the time I was trying to do diamond dotting, I think is what I used to do.
No idea where you want me to put this.
Right there. But I used to do diamond dotting, so that one will work. Right.
Well, you will be doing a diamond painting coming up at the end of February.
Yeah, I will. Please let go. That's not what I said. I said to let go, but I didn't expect you. Where did you go? You didn't fall out of it. Oh, there you are. That one I think is in where the spot I want it to be in. So yeah, I'm going with the a gray color for the eyes. That was fun. That's good. And I'm going for a gray color in the eyes. And what's funny about the couple is they both are in Queensland, just like I am. think that will work. Oh, that'll look cute. That'll look really cute. So yeah, the eyes are right now being done. Try not to have it where the blue light is hitting you guys. But yeah, the eyes are being done. I think I'm in the right spot. Well, this one doesn't quite look like it's in the eye socket. Nope. Definitely does not look like it's in the eye socket. Okay. It's not in the eye socket and it's not holding. So I have to put some resin right here. I'm using up the rest of the Jade Diction. This is Jade Diction. I'll show you. It's the UV resin. It's by Jade Diction. I use UV resin and quite a few little things I'm going to be doing today. And I'm going to be making decisions on how I want something to look. So, kind of surprised that other one just did not take. Where did it go? I had it in here. Where is it? Hmm. Well, we'll use this again. It's okay. But yeah, Jade Diction is one of the things I'll be using. I like using Jade Diction. Um, I can get that one on Amazon, which is amazing. There. I think this time might have it in the right spot. Maybe I'm using too big of eyes. Let me see something. Yeah, they're too big of eyes. That's why it's not going. So this can go right back on right there, and we'll deal with that later. If you're using too big of eyes, it won't hold into place, and that's one thing you need is it needs to hold into place. So, I think the size eyes I need is actually a little smaller, not too small. No, I didn't say you. Hmm, probably this size. This size eyes.
We'll go back and get this dressing changed at the doctor's. Okay.
Okay. I think that is about the right size eyes. Oh, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect for the size eyes I need. And you need to use you have to be inventive. Um, I used to embellish all of my resin pieces and stuff that stands for Rivka's Craft Corner. Did you go in? Let go. See, are you in? That's in. That's it. Oh, that looks amazing. Oh my word. I am so thankful for this this YouTube show I used to watch or still watch. I can't think of his name and his wife's name right now. But they're in Australia. They're Australia based. So I love that. That looks amazing. Look at that. Right through the light. And then we're going to do some other things. I'm going to do a pour of, I'm trying to think, what color is bees? Can you look it up for me, dear? I think they are like a goldish yellow for the the bands,
Sorry, what color or what?
the bees,
These
bees. Yeah, that was plenty big enough for those eyes.
frogs,
Frogs. Yeah,
yellow and black eyes.
not frogs. I said bees. Bees.
Bees, bees.
Yeah, bees.
Well, I thought they had black eyes or something.
No, not eyes. Um, what color are there? They're bands. Is it like an orange or is it like a red or a yellow? The bands.
Bands,
Yeah, the bands. The bands
black and
between
yellow.
black and yellow. So I'll do the yellow right
You
now.
know what? Look, I'll give you a picture of a bumblebee.
Yeah, that's the one I'm after is a bumblebee. So we got the eyes. That looks amazing. I love that. Now, this can be closed over these eyes so we can protect those eyes. And that can go back over here.
Which one do you want to use? There you go.
Just give me a minute while I cover this up so it stay in place. That's good. Okay. So we got the eyes on the little critters. What? So is it so
Got four wings, by the way.
yeah, I know they have two wings on this. Whatever. But
These are all bumblebees. I'm sure you like using this one.
no, I'm looking at how many
How many bands?
bands.
Well, it's the head is black. Then it goes yellow.
Yeah,
Arrow
there's the
down
yellow right
there.
there. Yellow
And then
right
there's a
here.
big black band. Then yellow, then black, and then a kind of
Yellow.
yellow white. At the beginning.
Okay. So, I don't want to go
So
black.
there's more yellow bands than there are black, but it's like
I'm gonna do like a goldish color for it. And it's gonna have yeah, I know what I'm doing. So that's my fish eyes. I was just trying to show you guys the fish eyes. I just set up my stuff over there, which is amazing. I love those fish eyes. They're cool. Now, we also have these buttons. How do I want to do the buttons? Well, I have this right here. I have this which has little things and I can put these in like that, or I can go with a bigger one like that. Something like that maybe. Or I could go with a medium one. That's not medium. Medium one. Nope, that's a big one. So I could go with that. I could go with I don't know. I have ideas. So we're gonna do some inclusions, which is gonna be fun. I should have a few inclusions laying around here. I did before, but so many things have moved around and changed around on me, so I'm not sure where all my inclusions are, but I'm sure I can find some inclusions. So that's fine. We are going to be working on this and this today. I was trying to make a decision. Which one should I do first? Should I go and do the so we're going to put back on my gloves now because we're going to do a real resin pour. And I'm going to go with a yellow and a what color? Yellow and black. I think that's the color I'm going to go with. So I'm going to try and go live for about 2 hours today. Now I want to do this part right here. I just want enough that I can make it, you know, Just enough. Just enough. So when I put the inclusion in, it's holding it all in place. And I might do like sand, or I might make it into an ocean. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But these are going to be buttons, handmade buttons. Um, it won't have the thing where you can make it into buttons, but you know what I mean. You can use them for, what is it called? I can't think. Is that holding in place? There, I think I got it. I want to make certain this all is coated, but not overly coated, if that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm going to be cutting this into little spots, and that's something to be coated. So I'm going to set this up over here. So we're setting up the buttons. I am not going to be looking at it because I'm going to be putting this on my, I don't want you to see the blue. So we're going to also do this one, which is buttons. Problem is, my father-in-law gave me some nice ones for setting up as buttons, but I needed the clear film ones. You know, the clear that I'm working on right now. That's the type of buttons I want to make. I don't want to make foil buttons because you can't see them. So I would have to buy, I can't remember what it is I want to buy, but I have to buy something. So we'll see. So here's, but yeah, I've been on YouTube for 7 years, guys. In March this year, we'll make it 7 years. I don't mention my, only thing I mention is I follow the Messianic rule, meaning I follow the feast days and the Sabbaths. I did mention that to you guys. I have mentioned it before. Um, my husband and I both are strong into following what's taught to us. So this one I am doing what you call where I can put the inclusions in, but this one's ready and going. As you can tell, this is not going to pour, roar, or whatever it's called. And then I'm going to put this on my Cisco. I'm using my Cisco as my clear resin pour thingy on it. And then I am almost out of this. Believe it or not, I've used this J Diction one for about a month, maybe 2 months now. Now, I have a lot of inclusions I can use. But first things first, if I'm going to do inclusions, oh, that's going to be for these things. Okay, never mind. I I also want to do a pour of a deep yellow. So I have like this really pretty yellow one right here. I'll show you what I'm thinking about. I have this goldish yellow right here. Isn't that pretty? I think that would be very pretty in the thing. And then black, which I actually have black somewhere else, but I'm thinking gold all around. And then when this is completely dried and cleared and cured and everything. And as you can tell, this is all in there now. It's going to be an interesting button. Didn't come out as clear as nice as someone else said, but that's okay. There you are. So we're doing the bottoms first because I think if we do the inclusions, which I have a few inclusions to use. I'm going to look for my inclusion real quick. It's not very far from me. I know for a fact it's not. That's, I have some inclusions in here. Not really. Not really. I don't have. I mean, I have some stuff in here, but it's not really inclusions. Um, that's not it. Okay, I have some inclusions somewhere, which is not very far. I can use like butterflies in it. I think that would be good. Or I can use words in it. That would be kind of cool. Let's see. You are loved. XOXO. I could use the XOXO in it. Right here. One could say happy birthday, although I don't believe in that. Um, Celebrate. I could probably fit the celebrate in it. No, I can't. But the XOXO, I could. I could use it in that. Let's see what else we have here. We could put a feather. No, the feather won't work. The U won't work. Maybe the butterfly, this little butterfly right there. I have plenty of hearts in here I can use. I could probably use a tiny flower like this in there. That would be kind of pretty. For you. I'm not sure if the for you will work. Let's check it. I just want to see if this will fit in there. Ooh, no, the for you won't fit. It has to be smaller than that even. Was hoping. Oh boy, was I ever hoping. I can't use the for you. Was hoping. Um, don't think that the keys are too big. Maybe this feather might fit. Maybe. Memories won't fit. So we'll try that and see if this feather will work. Let's see if this feather will fit. Barely. I would have to cut off the end, but might be able to fit the feather in. And this is what it'll look like on the other side. See? You can see the feather. So we could use the feather. I do know of two things I can use. I could use the with gratitude here, but I could take off with and do gratitude. Hmm. Many choices. And then I have butterflies right here, in which I can use mini butterflies. I think I would use this one more. This one's quite tiny. I could use this one right here. That one I could use, that little butterfly right there. So why don't we do that? That is inclusions. I'm not sure if these little flowers are also stickers or not, so we'll have to check. I think they are. Yeah, they're stickers, so I could do the flowers in them. That's not a bad idea. Do butterflies and flowers. Okay, and some inclusions of these. Okay, I figured it out now. So what I need to do next is, now that I've set this with the resin, I need to do something. I think this will fit. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna check. Might not. It looks kind of big for it. But I know for a fact this one right here will definitely fit. And we can set the resin in here and set it right here. And it needs to stop sticking. But I could put it right in here and that could fit right in there. And you would have a butterfly. So yeah, we could go with that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set that one up. So give me a moment to set that up. And I might add some flowers from in here. I'm going to check this. And I think there's something here I can use also, which is really pretty. I can use this butterfly right here, this blue butterfly right there. So in this one, we can go with blue butterflies and these unique color flowers. I think this one, is this one, is this one. What does it include? I can't tell if these are stickers or not. I know that the blue butterfly, this butterfly, and some of the pink flowers are good on this. I know that part. So I have an idea. I think I'm going to go with these right here. These hearts right here, so I can put two hearts like on a different one. And we can go with the butterfly. I think that's what I'm going to do. That works. Now, what did I do with that resin? I just had the resin. I just had the resin. Resin. Where did you go? Right there. Now I have new resin I can use, but yeah. We are going to put this cute little butterfly right in here, holding it in place. And we are making these buttons. I think that's what I'm after. Today I wanted to do, I kept talking about buttons, and today I'm doing the buttons. Okay, you are being a pain. You are going on to that. That's awesome. Yep. Yep. And I could put another butterfly right here and it could kind of look like it's flying. I could go with that that idea. I'll use the butterfly. There's also a butterfly in here I can use. I could also use a rose, but we won't do that one on this one. I want to use what I have in place of it. And I think if I do it just right, I could actually use the butterfly, this butterfly, right in the middle, and it'll just set like it's trying to fly. That's a very interesting idea. And then there's also this butterfly I can use. There, that's good. And we will put this one right over here. And I might go with the white butterfly next. So we'll use this butterfly right here. And we will put this one right in here like this. And it should cover. It should go like that, I think. Let's see, does it hold it in place? Not really. Once I make the button, it'll look good. But yeah, love this butterfly right here. That one's cool. And then we will do the last butterfly of this group right here. And we might add some other things. I'm thinking about glow in the dark behind the butterfly, but we'll see. Okay, so this one right here, what I want to do is I want to aim it like right in the middle so it holds into place like the butterfly it is. Uh, yeah, that will work. So as you can tell, it'll have like butterflies on them. So that's one way to handle pain in the bum butterflies. Okay, and this butterfly is all set. That butterfly is all set. And then what we will do is on the other parts, we will add flowers to, make this more likable. And then we'll either put glow in the dark in the background of it. So this one needs to be pushed in a little bit. That's fine. This one needs to be pushed in a little bit. This one needs to be pushed in. And it sort of needs to be pushed to the side. I have other inclusions, but I can't seem to find my inclusions. But yeah. So these are buttons. They're not. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these. We're going to take one of these. We're going to look what fell. I'm going to aim this down just a tad so you don't see me. And then we're going to also do a pour in this. So we got a lot we're doing today. But I definitely want to do the buttons. That's one thing I promised myself I would do, and I'm going to do the buttons. So there's a flower there. I think the purple flowers will look really good. It just gives it a strange sense of purpose. Don't you dare fall. Right in the middle. One down, one up, one everywhere. Then another purple flower. And this would be a set, by the way. I might make these little magnets. I'm thinking of it. Make these into button magnets. But you guys can let me know if you like that idea. I'm going to put one down on the very bottom. So that gives that idea. We could put another one like this right here, maybe. And these are yeah, I think I like that idea. Button magnets. That's set. That's set. That's set. That's set. Okay, let's see. I have a teeny tiny one right here you can use. I want to kind of keep it like magnet. I want to keep some flowers in it. I want to keep some yeah, that's good. Yeah. I might add another like green flower and a blue flower maybe. Blue flower and green flower. Um, I could add the blue flower right in here. Make something that goes to that right there. I could go with an orange flower to add to the other one. I just want to make certain this is all in place. Then I'll probably put glitter in this, and I think that will make it look really good. And we could go with a purple flower maybe. So purple. We're making buttons at the moment. That will look good. So I'm making butterfly buttons at the moment. So we're going to take this. We're going to turn this on. We're going to turn it this way so it hardens and dries and stays in place. That's awesome. Hello, welcome to Rift Kids Craft Corner. I hope you all are having a beautiful day. I am working on buttons at the moment. This is called buttons. When I'm done with this, I'm also going to be cutting it out and then I'm going to be putting shimmer around it. But that's after I do the other part. So, and then I'm also doing this. I'm making this one right here a bee. So I'm thinking this, maybe a heart or two in there. I don't see anything in here that will work. The rest is kind of big. Although I could do this butterfly there too. So we'll see. We'll see. We have ideas. And as you can tell, this is what the butterflies will look like. Butterflies with, and there's buttons in there and colors and all kinds of things with that one. It's not done. Trust me when I say it's not done. So we are going to take a little bit of resin. So we're going to do resin there, and we're going to set these buttons in. So I'm thinking this size will fit in it. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Let's check this out and see if this works. Oh, that will work. We would have to really put it in, but that would definitely work. It's holding in place. And that one would be very pretty. Yeah, I like that. That one will work. And then we have a little butterfly in here I can use. This butterfly right here. I want it unique. I want this. So I'm thinking butterflies, hearts. That's my motto. Not my motto, but this is what I'm thinking about. So this one could have a beautiful butterfly if I can get this to stay in place. Um, hmm. And that would have that, and this would have this. So let's harden these two down. before they want to pull up. I'm gonna have to harden them because these want to kind of pull up. So that's good. That's good. I got an idea what I'm gonna do there. And then I'm gonna put two hearts in there, and one of these probably on this side right there. I just need to have it all set so it doesn't try and get out. Yeah, that's holding it in place. That's going to be an interesting looking button. Um, so these are actually, believe it or not, pill bottle, pill, pill, what are they called? Honey, what are they called? Pill something.
It's when you open up the little tablet packages for the
Yeah, pill packets. But the type I need is clear. I don't need the other one. So I usually try and make certain I get this. You want to pop those bubbles before you put anything else in there. Ooh, did I get you? Did you stick? Nope, you're not sticking. Okay, so that goes in here. And we want to aim it down so it stays in place. And being a little cantankerous this time. And I'm trying to get this so it stays in place. And what I'm thinking of, why are you, let it go. Go in there. Hold it in place. Why aren't you going in there? Are you being that picky? Let go of my thumb. It's being a little bit of a pain. Okay, we're going to do this again. So we're trying to get this thing to stay in place. Did we get you in now? That time it did come in, and it's not. There you go. That's in. That's in, guys. It's in. Yay! Now we're going to add some color to it. I think I'm going to add some red around it and stuff like that. Make it unique. Unique, unique, unique. I have this red glitter I can add to the outsides of it to make it really unique. And yeah. This is an old kind of glitter. This is, someone gave this to me a long time ago. So, and then we'll just put a little bit of gold glitter. Now that's stood. That's holding in place. So we're going to do this. And we're going to hold this in place. And that's just to hold it in place. Okay. just to give it a little bit of glitter. We are going to be pouring glitter into it after all is said and done. I kind of want to add a couple of snowflakes on the outsides and maybe a couple of snowmen. I think snowmen would be pretty cool in here too. So we will put this in here. These are inclusions. These are things I own and they would work good as inclusions. I also have snowflakes that I can fit in there. So that's pretty cool. And right in here, I'm going to wipe this off. So, yeah, I'm really excited about the different things I can do with this. I can make it like, I will put a snowman in this one, just so you can see what I'm thinking of. And I could do like a set of 4 snowmen. And we could take this snowman, if I can get this inclusion off of each other. And there's your snowman right there. Another snowman. Right there. Yeah, I found you. And we'll use this one right here. Put it right in here where it has 3 snowmen. 3 snowmen just to show you ideas I had. So that's just an idea that helps you know what I'm doing. And I'll do one more up here. And we are also going to put some hearts in here. Maybe 2 hearts, one side, one side the other side. So I was thinking, well, we could do a snowman. And make 4 snowman buttons. And have it, come on, let go of my hand. Let go of my thing. Good. There we go. So 4 snowmen. And then we could do 2 hearts types. Just to show you what I can do. Or we could put the heart in here. If I can get this to go. So this has the red in it, so I'm thinking the heart would look really good in it. So we could use this one right here, which has hearts on it. And it could be, it's not Valentine's Day anymore, but this would look kind of cool with a heart right in the middle, like that, with red surrounding it. Can you visualize that? Yeah, a heart with red around it. Oh, don't need that on my desktop though. Don't need that one bit. Mm-mm. So that's pretty good. So we got that and that. Now we have one more. We can put in a heart. I don't think a rose will fit in here. But I could go with a heart, another heart, but this time with and it'll have a shimmer in the background of it when it's set. Oh, come on. Come on. So yeah, I do a lot of inclusions and stuff to my stuff when I'm making these things. So this will have a heart. Okay. It's not sticking. I need to make certain this is at the bottom. There we go. That works. I I'm using all my J Diction one to get it completely done. And you want to have this one sticking not to the side. We want it to stick right like it is facing you, like that. And we will do, why not do a blue butterfly here? Murgles, they fall on the ground. Okay, so we have a blue butterfly right here. I could use that one. Oh, that's too big for it. But this one might work. It's a black and white butterfly. So we could do the black and white butterfly maybe. Maybe. And that this is just to show you what I can do with different things. So this is a black butterfly. I could, yeah, I think side by side like that and make it very unique. Make it like that. Oh, that works better. It actually fits nicer. Now we will dry it so it dries nice and clean. That will work really nice. We'll keep this right here while I go and get this little piece that just fell on the floor. Saw you. Where are you? I just saw you. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not seeing it. Okay. So, anyways, that's the butterfly. I could have done snowflakes, but I decided to do snowmen because I thought snowmen, they're a lot smaller. They fit perfect in the thing. So, here, let go. Okay. No. There we go. So, this is a glitter kind of thing that I have. So, yeah, we just got these done. That's awesome. I'm happy about that. So, we have this. We have the heart. We have this, just to give you an example. There's a butterfly right here that is a snowman. Boy, are they odd looking snowmen. This one turned out really good, and that one turned out really good. Most of them turned out really good, I have to say. So that tells you what I'm making there. Okay, now with these, I am doing, okay, that's that, but I know I saw one fall on the ground. One, two, and three. Don't know where the third one went, but it was yellow, gold, whatever. Maybe it's leaning against something. No. Ah, there's the eye. I lost that eye, and now I got it. Yay. And that? No. So we found the eye, by the way. That's awesome. Not sure where it went, but it was right here. Not sure where it fell, but it's here. So we got the eyes, we got that, we got this thing done, but I don't know what happened to the gold thing that fell, unless it fell underneath my chair, which I doubt. Mm, not liking that. Not sure what happened to the gold. I'll probably find it later on. But we found quite a bit of things, and we got it all set up, and that's. I'm not sure I like how that it's like every which way, but it didn't go the way I wanted. One's at the very bottom, which turned out okay. One's catty corner, and one's like trying to fall down. I like how they're turning out. We are going to now mix regular resin. Regular resin is going to be mixed in, and we're going to see what colors we can do. Okay, guys, we're in the main event this time. I think this is 2 to 1. 2 parts to 1 hardener. So yeah, we have 2 to 1. So it's 1, 2, yeah, 1 of this, 2 to the other. So if I can find a small thing that I had before, I could use that to mix it together. Oh, and I could add this to the second one and bring that, yeah, that diamond into it too. Not sure I want to use this one. Jeff, is there resin behind you? Up there?
That's a good question.
Right over there? 2 of them?
It's two different questions.
Yeah, I don't need very big. Yeah, I didn't need much, just enough to keep going. Um,
You need both, don't you?
yeah, I'll need both. So this is half and half, so I'm going to go 20 and 40. That's what I'm going to do. 20. So I'm going to pour up to 20. And this is half and half. This is one half to the other half. Okay, that went up to 30. That was not what I planned. So this is 30, and the other one.
Well, you're gonna have to make 60 now, or what?
Yeah, it has to be 60 now. So that one needs to go up to 60. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay. So we're going to be mixing these. Okay, you can put those back. And we are going to look for my mixers. They should be in here. Aha, found ya. Knew I had it. This is my mixer. I use this to mix things. So we're going to be mixing this. We're going to be changing the color. And you have to mix it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Well, not 2 to 3 minutes, but you need to make certain it's nice and clear, if that makes sense. Can't wait to get myself one of those mixers that will mix it for me instead of me mixing it, but that won't happen until I can afford it. I have a couple things I need to get, but I can't get them until I can afford it. And then I have to use my fire to pop the bubbles. And we are going to Can you go in here? There should be about 4 or 5 of those mixing cups.
What about mixing cups in which drawer?
Top drawer.
Top drawer.
Top. These things. Remember I saved these from when I was in the hospital? I have these things. Little mixing cups. And that works really well. So right now I'm just mixing this all together. And I want to make sure it's nice and clear before I put anything in. So yeah, I'm very excited about it because I know what I'm making. Um, I'm going to be doing a yellow color, and that's going to go right into that. And this has little mixing cups. You see all these little mixing cups? These were originally when I was in the hospital. So I have 4 mixing cups. So right now I'm going to lightly pour this into this. Pour it out there. This needs to be pushed a little bit further in, about this much. This much. This much. And I want to make sure it's all mixed in before I say I'm done. And today I am going to be sending something to eye candy, because I do have something for eye candy I need to send to them. So you need to use your project here, which I'm using, and you want to get all of that goody gumdrop stuff into here. All of it into here. Switch, drip, 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 and then all this into here. Use up as much as you can in your pouring. Make sure you get a lot in here. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I know I'm going to be doing a lot, so that's done. Now we need to wipe this off. Thank goodness we have baby wipes. That's what this is for, in case I spill. And you don't want to have any of it falling on your laptop. Sadly, if it did fall on my laptop, but that's okay. Then you just mix it a little bit more, just to make sure it's all mixed through. That's more mixed. I don't have any of the stuff everyone else has. Like, I don't have a the stapler or any of that stuff. I've been doing this for quite a few years. I plan on making my own molds soon, because I do have my own molding stuff. But I want to make certain this is all mixed in, because I saw some strings in it. Okay, here we go. That is the start of the colors. Okay, so what we are going to do is we have 4 cups here. what I want to do is dry some of these bubbles. After all, we can't afford to have bubbles in it. So we're going to do this just to pop the bubbles. And that pops the bubbles at the top. And well, I mean, once you're mixing things in, it's no big deal. Right now, I am getting ready for a where's that yellow? The gold. Is this gold? Hmm. Didn't look yellow enough to be gold. I thought I took out gold. Huh. I remember taking out gold. I'm sure I'll find that later. But gold, I'm not finding gold. That's not good. I had gold, but I don't have gold right now. That's a little frustrating. Oh, are you the one I was looking for? Oh, cool. Found the missing piece that I lost for a second. Okay, I am looking for gold. So, give me like 2 seconds while I search my stuff and not ruin anything that I have. I mean, really search. Oh, Fergogs. Really? Fine. Fall there. Okay. I'm looking for something real quick, guys, because I need my colors. If I don't have my colors, I'm not going to get much done, am I? So this is all set up. Oh, good. Now they're coming up. The bubbles are coming up and they'll be taken care of. I'm just popping the bubbles. We want most of the bubbles gone if we can. I don't have anything to use to fix the bubbles on most of these. And I'm right now looking for gold. This might have gold. That's silver. I have these unique colors right here. I could add gold, the glitter too, but I have these things that I've had for a while. Ah, that's gold. We'll add this color right there, which is a gold color, for the wings. Right there? The gold color for wings. So, this is what I'm after right here. This is fine. See that color right there? This will work great for this guy. So let's go ahead. I'll put it in the biggest one right now. That's gold. I'll put it in that one for right now. And we also are going to add shimmer. I always add a little bit of, whoops, wrong way. I always add glitter. Do you see the glitter? That looks good. Now, we are going to mix this together. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous when it's all set up. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be beautiful. You can go right there. You can go. The thing is, I only have a certain amount of room in this place. For real. I will have to change that word and bleep that word out. But that looks really good. So this is going to go right here. This is going to go right here. And we're going to watch me pour resin into this guy. We used this one, but we didn't use this one. So I'll put this one down on the floor. Ready? Here is the color I went with. We will be pouring resin over this later on after we work on the wings and everything. I'm right now working on getting it all the way around. Love that coloring. I'm not sure if it all fit, but we'll see. Might have to do some more. We'll see. As long as this is all in. And as long as this is all mixed in and it's all fixed in. And I might have to add a little bit more goldy color. That looks amazing though. And we'll take this right here. It's suddenly pop all the bubbles into this. But I love how that looks, and I'm actually quite happy with that. I'm actually quite happy with this 100%. So we can pour more resin over the top of it, I think. We just want to make certain it's all the way around and looking good in the spot that it's in. I think this was from a Sophie and Toffee thing, although it might not be from a Sophie and Toffee thing, but I thought it was because I remember seeing these on the Sophie and Toffee thing. Um, but we'll see. And this is one thing I like about using, and sometimes you have to use what you have. And what I have right now is things I can afford. My husband knows me, and I have all this resin that's still laying around, and I have to use up all my resin before I can buy any more. And I also have something going on soon where I am going to be doing something else instead of resin pour, although I might resin pour it later on and make it into like a tray. But I love how that turned out. I think that looks amazing. So what I usually do is to protect these or use these again, I'll wash it out with a baby wipe. That's something I always do. So I can use it again and again and again until it breaks. This is one thing Jeff knows about me. I try not to waste any of them. Like this, I can use again. So I'll go and wipe this completely out. And as you can see, it's almost completely wiped out. And I'll use it again and again and again. I'm back, guys, with a furious intent. meaning I'm actually back. Took me a while to get back because of the fact that I had to be on hiatus for a healing journey. I was healing from surgery. I had surgery done on my gallbladder. A gallstone had to be they took, I would say, 75% of my gallbladder out, and I had to go through a healing journey first. I apologize. I wasn't here, and those who don't want to be subscribed because I wasn't here, because I wasn't doing my content that I normally do, I apologize. But there's nothing I can do about it when you're trying to heal from surgery. So that is my bee. Isn't that gorgeous? We're going to take this one next, and we're going to do the same thing we had, and we're going to add a little bit more onto the bee. And we're taking off hairs. We don't want hair in it. Even my husband agreed on that one. Mm-hmm. So we're going to take a little bit of this. We're going to add that to this. And that's all I need. I don't need a whole lot of gold into it. I wanted to do glow in the dark. That is one of my goals. I want to do glow in the dark again and all these different things. And I can add them into this. I can add them into different things I want to do. So that's in. And then we'll add, it's not glow in the dark, but I like adding glitter to my stuff. It has to be glittery. So this has gold and it has glitter. So we're going to use this one up first. And like I said, I don't want to, yeah, that's a little bit lighter gold, but that's okay. That's going to go on the top of this. So it's going to look really good. Yeah, and I have to use this up very quickly. So because this is a resin coaster, we want this to be all covered up to the top. Make certain, and then we want to do this all the way across and keep going. And use up this because after my live, I have to go drop off something. I promised myself I would drop something off for eye candy pigments. I use them quite a bit in my stuff. And you want to have the resin everywhere in here, holding on to the back end. Because when I'm done here, this is going to have some blue on the outside for it being on the in the sun or whatever it's called, and it just gives it a sheen. And you want to kind of cover this up with a resin, and you want to make certain there's enough resin in it. And I need to use up all this resin because I'm feeling it warm up, and when it's warming up, that tells me, oh, it needs to be used up. You know, I'm making certain this is all around on the top, and it is. That can be moved over there. So that is my bee for the moment. But after we're done with the live, I will have to go into town. Jeff knows that, and I know that because we have to go pay for things, and I have to put something on, pay for my lay-by. I have a lay-by in EB Games. So, and Jeff has something he's given me for my anniversary, which is in May or Mother's Day. You can choose, but something I really want. I'm going to get him something too, but I haven't decided what yet. We have business ideas we're going to be using. So I'm going to use one more of the baby wipes just to clean this out. I like to use them more than just once, you know. That's something I do. It helps you know. So I have two of these and I'm going to change the color to a white. Yeah, I have a white down here and I have something else. And I'm going to use eye candy. Uh-huh. There we are. I'm going to use eye candy and I'm going to add Glimmer Ghost Blue. Glimmer Ghost Blue is going to be used into these. So I'm going to use this right here and I'm going to do Glimmer Ghost Blue and I'm going to mix that into this. And I'm going to probably add some more shimmer to it because that's something I do. I'll add more shimmer, and yeah, I might even put it some of it into the flippers of a. But there's the glimmer ghost blue, and then I'm going to add some more. And this is El Rizzi, something I bought a long time ago.
Okay, well, I don't know how this is going to work.
What do you mean?
My Serena Rosso workshop is happening now.
Go onto your computer.
Yeah, do you want to plug this in? This is dying.
Sure, I can.
I don't know where you give everything's. I can't do anything with this.
Um, honey, um, take this. Oh, Fergs.
What is it here? Is this the one?
Yeah, take this one. Take it over to your computer and plug it in.
I don't have a problem with leaving it here.
Yeah, but plug it in.
Track it. Couldn't track it. That's the problem. Stay here.
Mhm. So
You might have to wind up this.
I am gonna wind up, honey. I'm right now finishing this up. So we're gonna put the glimmer gloss blue right into this. Might as well use it up because I only have a certain amount of time to use it up. It's in your Gmail.
Yeah, I'm looking
And these are the buttons. Quite excited about the buttons and I'm excited about all that I did today. I'm almost done with my live anyways. How late are you, honey?
um, found it. It's happening now. Starting at 11 a.m.
What one is it?
Finding the voice.
Oh, I already am fighting my voice. But they said mine is on Monday.
Oh, no. Mine's starting now.
And it said Jeff, right? Ah, this is what I don't like about this is I have to transfer some of this over here. Mergles. Okay, I think we're getting it in. Yeah. And there's the Glimmer Glows Blue. Last one I need to do is a different color. A purple maybe? Purple will look good against this right here. Well, not really. I think I'll still go with Glimmer Ghost Blue. And I'll wipe this out. as a safety precaution. And I need to sign off very soon, guys. I just need to finish using this last uh, resin and then I'll sign off. So we're cleaning up a little bit of my resin things I have. And it just saves on messes. And this can be used again. Not sure. So we will take this part right here and we will put it in this right here. I don't think I'm supposed to be. I I thought mine was on Mondays, unless they changed it. Well, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. And I will talk to you guys later on Monday because I'm going to be doing a molding. Ask if I'm supposed to join. Honey, ask if I'm supposed to join.
Yeah, my wife is here. She asked if she is also supposed to join or not.
Because I thought I was on Mondays.
Oh, good. There we go.
Ask if I'm supposed to join.
I did ask.
Okay.
I didn't get an answer.
Okay. So, bye guys.